Small and medium enterprises are the lifeblood of most economies. They account for more than 90% of all businesses, contribute to more than 50% of employment globally, and play a significant role in global supply chains. And yet, they chronically face great difficulties in accessing finance. In developing countries alone, SMEs have unmet financing needs of over $5.2 trillion every year. A typical global supply chain consists of an anchor buyer and multiple layers of suppliers. SME suppliers further down the supply chain often face challenges in obtaining finance because they have little collateral nor established credit record. Project Dynamo, the first SME finance project of the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub and a collaboration with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority and LinkLogis, delivered a groundbreaking prototype for using digital trade tokens in supply chain finance for SMEs. On the blockchain-based prototype platform, an anchor buyer buys a digital trade token from a token issuer. When the anchor buyer makes a purchase from a supplier, it makes a conditional payment to the supplier with the token at the same time. Different conditions could be programmed onto the token using smart contracts. For example, the payment will be effected when an electronic bill of lading has been issued on a trade platform, meaning the goods have been shipped, or a higher price for the goods will be paid to a supplier when the supplier has achieved a certain ESG rating. Payment will only be effected automatically to the holder of a token when all conditions programmed on the token have been fulfilled. Upon receiving a token, a supplier can hold the token until the fulfillment of the preset conditions and encash the token from the token issuer. Or, prior to the fulfillment of the preset conditions, the supplier can transfer all or part of token to an upstream supplier to offset the payables owed to that supplier, or sell the token to an investor on the platform. The last two options, in effect, provide the SME supplier with working capital. For the SMEs, it opens up new funding sources which are not currently available to them. For the anchor buyers, more financially resilient suppliers mean more resilient supply chains. For the investors, the platform could provide transparent, immutable, and instantaneous information on the trade transactions and the performance records of the SME suppliers. It will make the credit assessment of the SMEs quicker and easier, and in turn encourage the investors to buy the tokens. And the use of ESG conditions could facilitate the building of a greener and more socially responsible supply chain. Project Dynamo could play a catalyst role in SME finance through the introduction of the novel concept of digital trade tokens and help central banks, policymakers and standard setters, banking industry and fintech firms in their endeavours. By demonstrating the art of the possible, we hope to promote responsible and compliant innovation that could benefit the real economy and make positive changes. Project Dynamo, catalyzing innovation for SME growth.